today we're jumping into a movie. This movie is called The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. This is the extended version, which means it's over 3 hours long. I'm not going to give a long intro, guys, because this is 3 hours long. I love the Lord of the Rings movies. We're going to be getting into this movie. I know there's multiple parts of this movie, but we're going to wait until we get into past all the other movies. You know, once we do a movie poll, if you guys suggest another time for me to watch the second part or whatever, I don't know how many parts there are of this movie, we'll get into that. But let's just jump right into this, guys. This will be a full reaction from my third tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign into one of those platforms and help support the channel. Today, do not forget, guys, there is a movie poll up and going. It will end on Friday, the 24th. I believe that is the date. Am I making up the date? I think the 24th is this Friday. You will find it on my community tab. Go over there to the community tab and please vote now. We have really good movies and I'm really excited to see one of them. So definitely, guys, please go over there and vote if you guys have not done so. Please like this video. Please share this video. Don't forget to comment down below. We are very close to 10K, but I do need you guys' help. So once again, you guys liking, sharing, and commenting down below does wonders for this video and does wonders for this channel. Now, I'm a reactor. It's time to react to things. Let's jump into The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey and find out exactly what this 3-hour movie really has got to give.
Dear Frodo.
My dear Frodo.
I told you everything there was to know about my adventures. I may not have told you all of it. Not the same hobbit I once was. It is time for you to know.
Know what?
What really happened.
Tell me.
In a land far away to the east.
The east.
There was the city of Dale.
Dale.
Its markets known far and wide, peaceful and prosperous. For this city lay before the doors of the greatest kingdom in Middle-earth, Erebor.
Erebor.
Thrall ruled with utter surety. His line lay secure in the lives of his son and grandson. Built deep within the mountain itself, the beauty of this fortress city was legend. In precious gems hewn from rock and in great seams of gold. The skill of the dwarves was unequaled, down into the dark. And that is where they found it, the heart of the mountain. Took it as a sign that his right to rule was divine. The great elven king, Thranduil. As the great wealth of the dwarves grew, more of goodwill ran thin. The elves say the dwarves stole their treasure. It is sad, Frodo, how old alliances can be broken. Slowly the days turned sour. Thrall's love of gold had grown too fierce. A sickness had begun to grow within him. And where sickness thrives, bad things will follow. First they heard was a noise like a hurricane coming down from the north.
Fallen! Sound the alarm! Dragon!
Dragon?
Dragon!
Such wanton death was dealt that day, for dragons covered gold, dark and fierce desire. Dragon will guard his plunder as long as he lives. Thranduil would not risk the lives of his kin against the wrath of the dragon. Robbed of their homeland, the dwarves of Erebor wandered the wilderness, but always he remembered the mountain smoke beneath the moon. And he never forgave, and he never forgot. Dragons were only make-believe, a party trick conjured by wizards on Midsummer's Eve. And that, my dear Frodo, is where I come in. It was the beginning of an unlikely friendship that has lasted all my life. For me, it began as you might expect, in a hole in the ground.
Damn.
There lived a hobbit. This was a hobbit hole. And that means good food, a warm hearth, and all the comforts of home.
What's this?
That is private. Keep your sticky paws off.
Not ready for what?
Reading. What on earth are these?
Replies to the party invitation.
Is it today?
They all say they're coming, except for the Sackville Bagginses. What on earth are you doing?
She had all my spoons stuffed in her pocket. Make sure you keep an eye on her after I'm...
When you're... what? Some people are beginning to wonder about you, Uncle. They think you're becoming odd.
Unsociable. Me? Nonsense.
You think he'll come?
Who?
Gandalf.
Wouldn't miss a chance to lit off his whiz poppers.
Going to surprise him.
Well, go on then. You don't want to be late. He doesn't approve of being late. In those days, I was always on time. And nothing unexpected ever happened.
60 years earlier.
Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or are you simply stating that this is a morning to be good on?
All of them at once, I suppose.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
Now, I don't imagine anyone west of Bree would have much interest in adventures.
That I should have lived to be Good Morning, my Belladonna Took's son. You've changed, and not entirely for the better, Bilbo Baggins. I'm Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
No idea you were still in business.
And where else should I be? Well, I'm pleased to find you remember something about me. It'll be very good for you, and most amusing for me.
We do not want any adventures here. Thank you. Not today. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. Another day.
Hello, Mr. Bilbo. Here, have a feel of me tubers.
Seen a wizard lurking around these parts?
Tall fellow, that's a I have.
That looks gross.
Dwalin. That's your sons.
What?
Is it down here?
It is what? Down where?
Supper. Very goodness. Any more?
I wasn't expecting company.
That'll be the door.
Yes, it is. So I think it might rain later. Evening, brother.
My beard.
Excuse me. Sorry, I hate to interrupt. But I like visitors as much as the next Hobbit.
What's this?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be cheese.
The thing is,
Gone blue.
It's riddled with mold.
I don't mean to be blunt, but I had to speak my mind. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Oh, now fill it up, brother. Don't stint.
Feely and Keely. At your service. Has it been cancelled?
No one told us.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
That's a relief.
Two of these, but just had them sharpened. It's nice.
That's my mother's glory box. Can you please not do that?
Keely, come on.
Let's shove this in the hallway, otherwise we'll never get everyone in.
Everyone? No, there's nobody home! Go away and bother somebody else! Poor taste!
He's got an injury. Dead? No, only between his ears. His legs work fine.
Excessive, isn't it? You got a cheese knife?
Cheese knife. He eats it by the block.
Not a coaster.
No, thank you, Dory. A little red wine. For me, I think. Oin, loin. Marlin. Yes, you're quite right, Biffa.
He is late is all. He travelled north to a meeting of our kin. He will come.
Some of that over! Cat!
Who wants an ale? There you go.
It's a doily, not a dishcloth.
But it's full of holes.
My dear Bilbo.
What on earth is the matter?
Trotting the carpet. They pillaged the pantry. I understand what they're doing in my house.
But what should I do with my plate?
Here you go, Warren. Give it to me.
Me? That's my mother's Westfarthing potter. It's over 100 years old. And can you not do that? You'll blunt them.
Ooh, do you hear that, lads?
Bottles and burn their cocks.
The glasses crack the way.
Send them down the hall.
the king. Now,
You said this place would be easy to find. Wouldn't have found it at all had it not been for that mark on the door.
Mark?
There is a mark. I put it there myself.
Tell me, Mr. Baggins, have you done much fighting? He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
Is Dane with us?
Dane.
They will not come.
Woodlands and wastelands lies a single solitary peak.
The Lonely Mountain.
Ravens have been seen flying back to the mountain as it was foretold. Return to Erebor, the reign of the beast.
Well, that would be a reference to Smaug the Terrible. Extremely fond of precious metals.
Yes, I know what a dragon is.
I'm not afraid. I'm up for it.
This will be difficult enough with an army behind us. But we number just 13.
We may be few in number, but we're fighters. Enough will have killed hundreds of dragons in his time.
Oh, well, no.
Well, how many dragons have you killed?
Rumours have begun to spread. The dragon Smaug has not been seen for 60 years. Eyes look east to the mountain, assessing. We sit back while others claim what is rightfully ours. We seize this chance to take back Erebor!
There is no way into the mountain.
That, my dear Balin, is not entirely true. Given to me by your father, my Thrain, for safekeeping.
If there is a key, there must be a door.
There's another way in.
Well, if we can find it, but dwarf doors are invisible. The answer lies hidden somewhere in this map, and I do not have the skill to find it. The task I have in mind will require a great deal of stealth and no small amount of courage.
An expert, I'd imagine.
And are you?
Am I what?
He said he's an expert.
I'm not a burglar. I've never stolen a thing in my life.
Aye, the wild is no place for gentle folk who can neither fight nor fend for themselves.
Bilbo Baggins is a burglar and a burglar. He is. Bits are remarkably light on their feet. In fact, they can pass unseen by most. The scent of a hobbit is all but unknown to him, which gives us a distinct advantage. He's got a great deal more to offer than any of you know, including himself.
Time required, remuneration, funeral arrangements, so forth.
Cannot guarantee his safety.
Understood.
Will I be responsible for his fate?
Terms cash on delivery, up to but not exceeding 1/14 of total profit. Serrations. Evisceration. Incineration.
Oh, aye, I'll melt the flesh off your bones in the blink of an eye.
Think furnace with wings.
Yeah, I need air. Nope.
Very helpful. But tell me, when did doilies and your mother's dishes become so important to you?
Yes.
The world is not in your books and maps. It's out there.
I'm a Baggins of Bag End.
You are also a took. The Goblin King's head clean off. It sailed 100 yards through the air and went down a rabbit hole. You'll have a tale or two to tell of your own when you come back.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
You've got the wrong Hobbit.
It appears we have lost our burglar. The odds were always against us. After all, what are we? Hardly the stuff of legend.
There are a few warriors amongst us. Loyalty, honor, a willing heart. I can ask no more than that.
You have built a new life for us in the Blue Mountains. A life that is worth more than all the gold in Erebor.
They dreamt of the day when the dwarves of Erebor would reclaim their homeland. There is no choice, Balin.
And we are with you, laddie.
The misty mountains cold, we must away.
I like this song.
In the night, the flaming spread.
The shit doesn't even rhyme, and I still loved it. I love it.
Hello?
Wow, they really cleaned up. They could come over anytime.
Leave for what? I'm going on an adventure! Wait!
I signed it.
Welcome, Master Baggins. to the company of Thorin Oakenshield.
Give him a pony.
No, that won't be necessary.
Oh, pony!
They took wagers on whether or not you'd turn up.
What did you think?
My dear fella, I never doubted you for a second.
Forgot my handkerchief.
Here. Use this.
Move on. You'll have to manage without pocket handkerchiefs and a good many other things, Bilbo Baggins. But home is now behind you.
Ew.
Little secret, Myrtle. Just tell no one. Shh.
Orcs.
Orcs.
The lowlands are crawling with them. They strike in the wee small hours when everyone's asleep.
You think a night raid by orcs is a joke?
We didn't mean anything by it.
Thorin has more cause than most to hate orcs. King Thror tried to reclaim the ancient dwarf kingdom of Moria. Moria had been taken by legions of orcs. The Defiler had sworn to wipe out the line of Durin. He began by beheading the king. He went missing, taken prisoner or killed. We did not know. A young dwarf prince facing down the pale orc. He stood alone against this terrible foe. His armor rent, wielding nothing but an oaken branch. Azog, the Defiler, learned that day that the line of Durin would not be so easily broken. Our forces rallied and drove the orcs back. There was no feast nor song that night. We few had survived. And I thought to myself then, there is one who I could follow. There is one I could call king.
And the Pale Orc? That filth died of his wounds long ago.
It's raining, Master Dwarf. And it will continue to rain until the rain is done.
Are there any?
What?
Other wizards?
There are 5 of us.
And who is the 5th?
Well, that would be Radagast, the Proud. I think he's a very great wizard. In his own way, keeps a watchful eye over the vast forest lands to the east.
Not good. Not good at all.
Why are they all dying?
Good gracious. I don't understand why it's not working. It's not as if it's witchcraft. A dark and powerful magic. Good earth did those foul creatures come from? The old fortress.
Whoops! Do we see spiders somewhere?
We'll camp here for the night.
Okay.
Billy, Killy, look after the ponies.
I think it would be wiser to move on. The elves could help us. We could get food, rest, advice.
I do not need their advice. Dragon attacks Erebor. What help came from the elves? You ask me to seek out the very people who betrayed my grandfather.
I did not give you that map and key for you to hold on to the past.
I did not know that they were yours to keep.
Gandalf, where are you going?
Seek the company of the only one around here who's got any sense.
But who's that?
Myself, Mr. Baggins.
He's a wizard. He does as he chooses. Here, do us a favour. Take this to the lads.
We had 16.
Now there's 14. As our official burglar, we thought you might like to look into it.
Well, big
uprooted these trees.
That was our thinking.
What is it?
Trolls.
Trolls? Why is he bringing the food?
It's got murder and minty. I think they're gonna eat them. We have to do something.
Mountain trolls are slow and stupid, and you're so small they'll never see you. It's perfectly...
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Mutton yesterday. Mutton today.
I don't like horse. I never have. Not enough fat on them.
Might improve the flavour.
Oh, there's more where that came from.
Oh, no, you don't.
I hope you're gonna duck these nags.
Shut your cake up. You'll eat what I'll give ya. Tastes like fish. I'm just saying. A little appreciation would be nice. Just need to sprinkle a squirrel, though. That is beautifully balanced, that is. Need flesh.
Look what's come out of me Uta! It's got arms and legs and everything!
What are you then? An oversized squirrel?
A burglar Hobbit?
Can we cook him? Make more than a mouthful. Not when he's skinned and boned.
It's too quick!
Oh, any more of you little fellas hiding where you shouldn't?
No.
Make him squeal!
Drop him. Lay down your arms, or we'll whip his off.
Let's just sit on him and squash him into jelly.
We ain't got all night. Dawn ain't far away. Let's get a move on.
You are making a terrible mistake. Well, have you smelt them? You're going to need something stronger than sage before you plate this lot up.
The Flurgerberber Hobbit talk. Come on.
It's,
tell us the secret.
Yes. The secret is to skin them first.
Eaten plenty with their skins on. Scoffer might say boots and all.
Along with a bit of raw dwarf.
Not that one. He's infected. In fact, they all have. They're infested with parasites.
You have parasites! I've got parasites as big as my arm.
One of the biggest parasites of the huge head.
What would you have us do then? Let them all go. This little ferret is taking us for fools. What's that? No idea.
Can we eat him too?
Where'd you go to, if I may ask?
To look ahead,
Brought you back.
looking behind. They must have come down from the Etten moors.
Since when do mountain trolls venture this far south?
Could not have moved in daylight.
There must be a cave nearby.
Oh, say, stage.
It's a troll, Paul. Be careful what you touch.